seated, unless you have a young mind. Oops, that's just Audrey today.
And Nora. Hey, do you ever have trouble remembering things? You do? What are some things you do so you don't forget?
Write it down.
Write it down.
Usually ask someone to remember for me.
Ask somebody to remember for you. I use a lot of Post-it notes or sticky notes at my house. Sometimes like the inside of the back door if I need to remember something. If it's really important and I think I might forget, I'll set an alarm on my phone, remember to do something. So we all have trouble remembering things. And there are lots of things that we can do to help us to remember something that is important or that we need to remember. So it's been around probably since the beginning of time, people forgetting things. The night Jesus was betrayed, he was eating with his disciples, and he knew that he would soon return to his Father in heaven. He wanted to make sure that his disciples would remember him after he was gone, so he did something that would help them to remember. As they were eating, he took a piece of bread, and he broke it, and he said, "This is my body, which is broken for you. When you eat the bread, remember me." Then he took a glass of wine and held it up, and he said, "This is my blood, which is shed for you. When you drink it, remember me." It's been almost 2,000 years since that night, and we still use the same way to remember Jesus. When we take communion, we eat the bread and we drink the cup to remind us that Jesus suffered and died on the cross so that we might have life eternally with him. As we eat the bread and drink from the cup today, let's make sure that we remember him. Can we close our hands and bow our heads for a short prayer? Dear Jesus, we remember you today. We remember that your body was broken and that your blood was shed so that we might have life everlasting.